April 20th, 1999. The morning began like any other. Birds outside, buses pulling up, students joking in the parking lot. It was just another school day in Littleton, Colorado. Inside Columbine High, no one could have known that within the hour, their names would be remembered forever, not for what they achieved, but for what they lost. At 11:14 a.m., two seniors, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, parked their cars. They looked like any other students arriving late. Black coats, duffel bags slung over their shoulders. But inside those bags were propane bombs, timed to explode during lunch. They laughed, checked their watches, and waited. When the timer hit, nothing happened. The bombs failed, so they moved to Plan B. At 11:19, the first shots echoed across the school's west lawn. Two students, Rachel Scott and Richard Castaldo, were sitting outside eating lunch. They never saw the two figures approaching. In seconds, chaos replaced laughter. Screams bounced off the brick walls. The fire alarm rang not from a drill, but from the smoke of gunfire. Teachers locked doors, students hid beneath tables, behind vending machines, anywhere they could. Some prayed, some called home. The shooters moved through the hallways, slow, deliberate. They fired into classrooms, glass shattering with every step. Security footage later showed them smiling. They weren't rushing. They were enjoying it. At 11:39, they entered the library. It was where most of the horror unfolded. Over 30 students were hiding under desks. One teacher whispered updates to 911.
I'm in the library. I've got students down under the table, kids. Heads under the table. Kids are screaming. Some of the teachers are, trying to take control. We need police here.
Okay, we're getting them there.
Police here. We need that.
Her voice shaking. They're coming in here. Gunfire, laughter, silence. Then more gunfire. It lasted 7 minutes. When officers entered, it was over. 12 students and one teacher were gone. 21 others wounded. Eric Harris was 18. He built a personal website filled with bomb designs, violent rants, and hate. Dylan Klebold was 17. He wrote about loneliness, guilt, and wishing to disappear. Two broken minds feeding off each other until they believed their pain made them powerful. Before the attack, they recorded home videos, laughing, posing with weapons, calling themselves gods. They wanted the world to see them, to remember them. But the world never saw their final tapes. The FBI destroyed them, ensuring their message would die in silence. In the days after, the town of Littleton became a place of mourning. Crosses lined the hillsides. Reporters filled the streets searching for reasons. Video games, bullying, music, anything that could explain the unexplainable. But sometimes evil doesn't come from what someone listens to. It grows in silence, unnoticed, untreated, unseen. Columbine changed everything. It changed how schools prepare, how police respond, how parents worry. For a generation, safety became just an illusion. In memory of the victims of Columbine High School, April 20th, 1999, may their names never be forgotten, and theirs alone.